as at Kmart with 2 T's, 2 of them, 321, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. This YouTube page is going to be called The Shutdown, so subscribe, comment, like, whatever. You know the drill. All right, go ahead.
My name is Mario. Welcome to The Shutdown. My handler is Spiderboy. Boy is BOII, and then __ for my Instagram. Check me out. Get ready for some funness. Let's do this.
All right, cool. All right, so The Shutdown. What is The Shutdown? What are we going to bring to you live? What is our goal, our agenda? What are we going to be talking about? So in general, The Shutdown is kind of a spin-off from my old little fuck-around shit called, there I go cursing again, called the What Would Kmart Shut Down, okay? And What Would Kmart Shut Down was like me just like talking, rambling for like 2 minutes, and that's it. So now Mario and I are going to do The Shutdown, a joint show, and I'll let Mario finish this one out to explain what we actually have planned for you guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're just gonna have guest people on. We're gonna see if we can have like people around our area that's rapping come on down. We're gonna have our own friends. We actually have some of our friends in the background scene aspect right now with it. But they'll get to be introductions later. We're gonna talk about stuff happening on daily lives, stuff that so stupid that you wouldn't even think about until you watch this show.
I called it. You saw that? I said this is it.
Definitely. So yeah. So today's episode is gonna be real good. So let's get into that.
All right. Well, Merry Christmas to everyone. That was yesterday. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed your National Return to Gift Day, December 26, 2019. All right. So we got the new year coming up. We're gonna talk about, just so you guys can get more of a personal level with us, what we have coming up in the new year. Well, truthfully, I got this podcast coming up in the new year.
That's really the biggest thing right now.
Yeah. I accomplished a lot 2019. Mario did a bunch of stuff 2019. We're balling out here. We're living. We're having the best time of our lives. And now we're jumping into 2020, and things are going to get kind of hectic, man. It's been a decade. Mm-hmm. It's crazy to think about that. It's been a whole decade, a whole 10 years,
Yeah, man. It's just passing by. But I don't mind it going a little fast, because I know the faster it goes, that when that period we get really, really old, it's going to get... I'm definitely going to get off this mountain.
Come on.
I blurted my own self.
What's wrong with Mount Pocono? Nah, I'm not living here for the rest of my life. I don't mind the area. I like the deer. Canela, I know she's out there,
Oh, Canela, what's up with you, Canela? You can't just be rolling up to my car like that, Canela.
I like the deer and everything, but I could be in the Poconos for a long time.
Yeah, but like the Poconos, man, there's like too much wrong with it, Like if it's not someone dying, RIP a bunch of people. We got like these fucking excuse me. Snow squalls, like.
Oh,
freaking,
okay.
Like,
a snow squall. All right, I've been alive for 21 years. For 21 years, I have been alive,
and never in my life have I heard the term snow
squall. Okay, I've heard of snowstorms, blizzards, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, all those natural disasters, all those crazy things. And now all of a sudden, in 2019, because things are changing in 2019, all of a sudden they introduced this new term called a snow squall. Okay, and I know damn sure I wasn't the only one who Googled it, what you're doing right now, to find out what it meant. Because I did the same thing in order to find out what a snow squall was, okay?
Alright, snow squall. A snow squall is a sudden moderately heavy snowfall with blowing snow and strong gust surface winds. So it's not even like it's snowing. It's all the snow that's on the ground already. It's just getting picked up and just floated around and crap.
No, bro. It's still snowing. It's still snowing, bro. It's still... it's still falling, bro. It's still falling.
What? That's no way.
Yes, bro. It says it right there.
Snowfall with...
Damn it. Like I said, like Mario said earlier, we do have 2 guests who are here who can relate to what the snow squall, all right? I bet you boys have lived in the Poconos for a long time. I've lived here since the 2nd grade. And at the age of 21, I have experienced my first snow squall, okay? And introducing first is Jared Padmore. You dropped your hat, but it's okay. Would you like a chair, Jared?
We'll talk about that later.
What's up, guys? My name is Jared Padmore, also known as Chill Scotty, 2 T's, 2 I's. You know the vibes. Follow me on YouTube at Chill Scotty, 2 T's, 2 I's. You know the vibes. Instagram and Twitter are the same. Nice being on the show with you guys today. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm living a dream.
Man, I love y'all, man. I'm loving the shutdown things. Loving it.
Yeah, I'm happy that's the first A little nervous, but
Well-
it's going well so far.
Welcome. Jared, the main reason we brought you up here is because we want to know what you experienced during the snow squall. Because as a weatherman myself, I was in panic. I was in complete panic, and I just want to know how you prepared yourself, how you got ready for the snow squall. Did you know what a snow squall was prior to the age of 21?
All right, man. So let me tell you about this snow squall,
Okay,
bro.
let's
Let's
hear
hear
it.
about it.
First of all, I wake up on whatever day it was.
Okay,
All I hear is my iPhone. Just
Same thing.
I'm like, okay, what's this? Child,
How was that work?
Amber Alert. Like, I look at it, snow squall. I said snow squall.
It's a snow squall.
I'm like,
like 2 o'clock.
Okay, so I look outside. It looks perfectly fine. 5 minutes later, all you see is whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Like wild snow passes by. Like it's like a whole big, just like a sandstorm of snow.
Yes. That's a
Then
good description
boom.
of the
After
area.
that, I look outside again. It's all good. An hour later goes by. Man, my iPhone snow squall. I look outside the window. So yeah, that's how it went, man. I felt like I was trapped, man. I was trapped. I had to play
Yeah, it
my
felt
Xbox
like-
all day.
Did you know what a snow squall was prior to that day?
No, I did not,
No?
Kevin.
Okay.
It's usually a blizzard, or it's like just a storm.
Exactly.
Squall. I'd never heard of that
Never
day in my
heard
life.
squall.
Yeah.
Squiggle.
Yeah,
Squall.
And like, it was the alerts were so annoying because it was like snow squall should be extended till 3.
Should be extended
snow
till
squall
3.
3:15.
Snow Squall extended to 3:30,
Right.
and it just kept going every 15 minutes.
Snow
And I'm
Squall,
like, yo, this
don't
squall
leave
is
your
moving
house.
up on us.
Why
yo.
haven't we?
Now, to bring on our second guest, Joshua Padmore. Welcome to the dance floor. Okay.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing? What it do, baby?
So, my name is Joshua Padmore. Instagram's TMJ Bugs. I'm usually behind the works, behind the camera when I'm with my friends, usually doing videos like
all
this.
good
If you guys don't know, I usually record some of my brother's videos that he posts on Instagram. Do watch those videos. He also has a YouTube. He will give you more information about that, but I'm usually behind the camera just doing the videos because I'm really getting into the photo type industry and business. So I'm basically
What?
I'm basically there with that.
Wow, you got a big feature. I respect it.
Now I'm kind of interested in doing digital photography.
I respect it.
If you don't know, my brother wasn't interested in first. He did do it in high school. He kind of did put me onto it.
Okay.
But I did kind of get interested into it. I
Wait,
do like
that's your
getting
brother?
cameras. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, this is my twin brother.
Okay. Oh, there goes.
There goes the light.
He's a little. He's not
I'm a little
the
goofy.
brightest.
I'm big bro.
I'm big bro, and this is little brother, alright?
Alright. But with
Alright.
that snow squall
Snow
thing,
squall.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. With that snow squall thing, I had no idea what it was. When you guys brought it up to me, I was like, "What is a snow squall?" At first, I thought it was just a brawl with something like crazy amount of snow, like crazy amount of snow, like just
Brawl.
wild snow just hitting the Poconos. You know,
Okay.
Poconos has crazy weather, right?
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I thought what it was. But then, like we just said with those alarms, it just kept happening and happening. So I'm just at home. The way I prepared for it, to be honest, is I was just chilling at home watching TV.
Okay.
I only had to drive my parents to work, and they was in Nazareth. So there was crazy snow. The roads were kind of bad. But then when somebody said snow squall, I was like, what is that? I never heard it out of the 21 years of my life. Like never.
Never. It's something that I think was introduced in 2019,
Definitely.
and I think it's here to stay.
Like you
All
said,
right?
I don't know.
Where were you when the snow squall was?
I don't know why they just don't call it a blizzard, to be honest.
Seriously. So prior to us talking about
Yeah.
the snow squall, okay, we were talking about my girl, and she's not plugged in. That's why she didn't speak to me.
Don't worry, I'll get it plugged in because you know she's about everybody.
We were talking about my girl, okay. For those of you who didn't know, my girl, her name is Alexa. I like to call her Allie every now and then, maybe Alex, you know, depending on the day, the mood, what type of breakfast she cooked me that day. But I think I'm in love with her, and I think I'm ready to propose to her. And my buddy Mario here seems to believe that she belongs to the streets, and I don't like that. So let me hear it. Let me tell you.
Alexa, play Boom Boom Room by Rowdy Rich.
Is she awake? She might be sleeping. Yeah,
Oh,
she's
she's
sleeping.
waking up.
She's waking up. Okay.
We'll cut that out.
Her and I, like, we met in a dark place. Okay. But apparently I did this prior, back in a couple years, and I earned like bonus points, and they had things for sale, and I guess like each time you pay, they give you points, like a rewards card. Okay. And Alexa, we just locked eyes, and you know, I knew she was the one, so I decided to buy her, and I think 3 days later she was home, and yeah, so I'm in love with her, but I don't understand why people think that she belongs to the street. because she's loyal and she's my girl.
So
This is funny. That is funny right now. They can't see this, but that is jokes. Don't worry about that. That's what happens when you stream UFC fights. And you can guess what that means, okay? All right, but I think it's time to introduce my girl Alexa.
Alexa, play Boom 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 by Rowdy Rich. Yo, fuck your bitch, man.
Yeah, she don't. Yeah, cause she don't
Alexa,
like. She don't like you because she's
play
loyal.
Boom 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 by fucking Rowdy Rich.
It's because she's loyal to me.
Boom Boom Room by Roddy Rich from Apple Music.
You see how she gotta yell at you gotta yell at her a little bit to get her to move it.
Maybe she needs some tender loving. You can't always scream at her. This is actually the song that we walked down the aisle to. You know, she seemed to really like this song, and you know, I just thought it was the right one for us. All right, Alexa, stop music. She don't want to listen. See?
She belongs
She
to
didn't
the
hear me.
streets.
She didn't hear me. She
She
didn't
was
hear
better
me.
than all the other hoes in the world. And then suddenly she's not your hoe no mo.
Come on. There we go. Finally.
You gotta yell at her.
She
She
loves
belongs
me.
to the streets.
Nah.
Alexa, rap for me.
Don't let me down.
Give it up for science. It's not just my obsession. It's more than a reliance. We owe an awful lot to a little thing called science.
Hey.
Give it up for science. Geology
Jerry, get in
rocks
here. Go
tectonics
dancing, bro.
and
Let's see it.
sediments. Chemistry formulates with all of the elements. Engineering builds the world that we need. Technology's devices help us succeed. Give it up for science. Astronomy looks to the cosmos and galaxy. Physics
get out
knows
of here.
matter.
All right.
Shut up, Alexa.
Biology.
Alexa, stop playing music.
Sickness and strife.
Alexa.
It's because you say her name before, you stupid. That's going to be bleeped out. And we're going to add a segment called Time to Get Serious, where Mario and I are legit going to talk about some real world problems or what we feel needs to be talked about. So this week's Time to Get Serious topic is my personal opinion that we are no longer the United States of America. We are just the states of America. And the reason I say that is because I feel as if we're living amongst each other. You know, like, doesn't matter your color. You can all live amongst each other. But we're not really together. We're not united. And that to me is like, it's out of hand, all right? And I don't know, man. I don't want to say people are too soft at all.
No, I don't.
I just
want to
say that
softness. I think over the generations of just keep instilling that, just because you're one race and you know you got to be with that race and you only got to work with that race and live with that race and marry that race and
you're supposed to act. You're supposed to act a certain way, due to your color and shit. Like, shut that up. All right,
Exactly.
that's over and it's done with.
It's about to be 2020. It's time to really, show love. It should be just all love in the world. Love should be spread, not being taught that, if you're not marrying this race, then you're a disgrace to the race that you so-called, are behind. Yeah. And it's just crazy that little kids are getting instilled with that.
You're saying we got to have more love in the world and everything, and I agree with that 110%. I mean, like, we got all these shootings. We got all these bad arguments happening just over something that, like, it is about race or just something that, like, could easily be dissolved, but it just gets escalated so quickly. People start dying. People do stupid stuff. You end up in jail or end up in a graveyard, and it's just like, I just want to be back to, like, I don't know, 2005, where everyone was just cooling, doing their own thing, having a good time. Freaking, I don't know, Hannah Montana was probably on the TV. Everything was cool, and now with all this technology and everything over here, over there, we get to know so much about the world that you realize, holy shit, it is really up. And maybe that's a part of growing up. I don't know.
You start seeing the world for what it truly is, and it sucks because, you grow up with, just growing up itself is so much easier than living in this world. Like, because you grow up with all these kids, different races, and we don't know race. You just look at, that kid's cool, or she's, mean. That there's no really race in that sense till you get older, and then that's when this person did that because they're this color. Or stereotypes telling that, if you're this type of race, you have to do these type of things, or cook those type of foods, or, and it's just crazy to me. It's really crazy.
So many domestic violence going on. Like, hold on. What was that? What was that one city that like basically was like protesting but tore up their whole city in the whole way? Like in
Charlotte.
It was Charlotte. Was it Charlotte? I didn't understand that. I mean, it was because someone passed away. I believe. I think it was one of those cop young male type of scenarios, and like they just went on a rampage and they tore up their own city in the process. And honestly, what are you getting out of that? What are you like? I don't see what the point is to cause so much violence. Just
I don't
have
really
a peaceful
think
protest.
I don't think the protests, you can say that. See, that's when it gets iffy because think about it. If you're having like a Black Lives Matter protest or one of those, even the Donald Trump protest, whatever protest, right? And they're doing their own thing, and someone randomly brings a weapon and shoots it.
That's
now
wild.
you're automatically saying that that protest is so
okay,
bad.
I see what you're
They're
saying.
doing so evil. They're
I see
just
what you're
shooting
saying.
at the protest. That one person can't really make the whole protest. That can't be what we're looking at and saying that that's the protest. The final thought of the whole thing. Just love. Love, man. Spread love. And even if you don't like somebody, let's say like you truly are still you don't like that race, then just don't talk to them. Don't look their way. Don't make any gestures or make anything crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just show love and try to move past, make this world. That's the only way we're gonna keep this world living is if we all work together, to be honest.
Seriously. And that's big, bro. Love. I hate all this. I don't want any more hate. Too many people have passed away in 2019, from young rappers to just anyone in general who went to a school and someone had taken a weapon and did something terrible. Like that's got to cut out. All right, we need to get back to our ways and become united. Focus on ourselves. Do what we got to do and stop just making everything so divided. All right, it's the United States of America. It's not, but right now we're acting like it's the state of America. All right. So next topic on Time to Get Serious.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Kevin didn't want to talk about this, but I think we're not going to go into too much detail in it because of the fact that we truly don't, politics isn't like our strong suit.
I hate politics.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even really know what the news says.
I'll give you one topic and that's it.
But everybody has been talking about it, is the Donald Trump impeachment. And I know he's not impeached yet because he has to go through the House and all that. And it's another process that won't even happen.
Hey, my personal thoughts on it is Donald Trump is who he is. I don't agree with some of his stuff, but that doesn't mean I hate everything he does. If he gets impeached, I don't know what we're gonna do next. That's pretty bad on your record to be impeached, I guess. And on top of that, they were talking about how the Canadian broadcast company CBC, it removed the Home Alone scene when Donald Trump's in it. They removed that off of their showing.
Yeah, they did. They took it out. It was about like a 10-second cameo.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
They took him out because Canada don't mess with you, Donald Trump. Remember that, okay?
But my final thoughts
YG.
is, who cares who's behind the presidency? Because if you take one man out of office, it's still the United States. But if you take all the citizens, take everybody out, can't be the United States because they ain't no people. So the people really run this country. We gotta start remembering that.
Yeah, that's a whole fact. I like how you said that.
And
I think that's big, man. For sure, we gotta remember that we are America. We are the people. And that one person, although they're the president, they have such a high title. You can do much more. You don't have to follow in his footsteps. Yeah. All right, so that's it on Time to Get Serious. We'll try to do those maybe once a week, as in to bring it back for a shutdown or whatever, some legit debate. Nothing. Right. Next thing on our list here to talk about. All right, so ramen. Everyone grew up with ramen. All right, when you were broke and you had lonely nights, or you just needed something to eat because maybe you had the munchies from doing some illegal substances, you would go and get some ramen. Okay, but everyone has a little different feature to ramen. All right, not everyone makes ramen the same. Yeah. All right, because I think I've learned maybe six ways to make ramen from friends. My personal little chef dash in there is put a little bit of sazon in there with some adobo, and if I'm lucky, if I have some lime, just a hint of lime, or just ramen and some lime and adobo. What's your little personal touch? What's Chef Mario's little touch to
you want
ramen?
to hear my perfect bowl of ramen?
Damn.
You want to... What?
35. Go ahead.
You want to hear my perfect thing of ramen?
Mm-hmm.
Ready? First of all, get the pot, boil the water. Put the ramen in. Put a little bit of salt in the water with the ramen, right? Boom, you drink half the water out. You don't want too much water. You don't want no water.
All right, we don't need the whole recipe, bro. Just what's
yes,
a
you
little
gotta
spice?
to do it. Get some adobo, packet seasoning. Put that in there. Jared taught me you gotta get a little butter.
Butter.
Put a little bit of pepper on that, right?
I thought that
and
was weird.
This is the ultimate trick.
Try it.
Cheetos, puff Cheetos, crunch them.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Boom, boy. That shit is buzz down.
Hey, that is something I need to try.
It's good, yo.
It's
like cheesy.
Don't know if I'll be a fan of it, but
my father puts a peanut butter in his ramen.
that's sick. You serious?
Yeah. He went to jail though, so that's some shit.
Okay. That's what they do in jail. They teach you how to put peanut butter in your ramen because they don't got the real sauce, nor the adobo. You feel?
Peanut butter.
Actually, while I'm on the topic of adobo, what I find tragic is some people don't even know what adobo is. Okay, our cameraman did not know what adobo was. Okay, 21 years of age, didn't know what adobo was. Okay.
I knew what it was. I never used it.
All right. You know what? I think there's gonna be people who are gonna come and be like, "What's adobo?" Look it up, Google it. Okay, and if you don't know what it is, for you people who like to add a lot of salt to your meals, add a little bit of adobo and just call it a day. Okay, and then you'll be all right. But it's some really good stuff. It's
adobo is like what I think that spice is part of my blood. It's like AB. It's like adobo negative.
Okay, I got it.
For me growing up, Nerf guns have evolved just like regular guns have. To be honest, like in the sense
seriously,
of like the gun. Like if we did a war of Nerf guns of the age of this year, and when I was young, we would get smoked. Like no, people's nose would be bleeding. There'll be swollen eyes. Kids crying. Like hold on, give me that one. No,
why is yours got to be bigger? Anyway,
so for instance, this is all the Nerf bullets that we know and love, right? We all grew up on these types, one with the suction cups, right? But no, this is what Nerf want to bring out now, right? They want to bring out a mini paintball with that it doesn't explode, right? That's how you light it. So they got a hole.
Oh, this is a dime, bro. I could dime you right in the eye.
Put the ball in there, right?
It even got a suppressor. What the hell?
Put that back in there.
A suppressor. Check it out. They're so real. Why would I need a suppressor for my Nerf gun? You're gonna hear me coming. Oh, what are you doing? Chill. Really shooting up here. How do you?
And you saw the speed on that, like.
All right, let's stop. All right, come on, son. You gonna hit me and shit? Chill. Yo, you dickhead, that came back at me. Watch your neck. Stupid.
But yeah.
Right, anyway.
So Nerf guns have evolved into like real life warfare. I don't know what the next step is like.
This is insane. I think Nerf needs to be rated M for mature nowadays.
Yes.
And that's it. You guys are probably wondering why we had that hat in the beginning of the show, and Mario got a piece of paper and put it in his pocket, right? Well, what it is it's a random topic of the day. We're gonna put a lot of ideas in a hat. We're gonna draw it, look at it, and then we'll talk about it later. And it looks like it's random topic of the daytime. All right. So what is it? Go ahead and show the public. Read it out to them.
iPhone gang, Galaxy sucks.
Okay. So we're gonna talk about iPhone gang and that Galaxy sucks. Okay. This can be. Go ahead. I'll let you start this one out.
No, basically, I had a Galaxy, right? And I've had an iPhone, and I just find, like, Apple products are better. And I hate that when I say that, people, like, with Galaxies, for instance, say that, oh, but I could do so much more with my phone. Or, all right, but my phone's not like everyone else's. What's the problem with my phone being like everyone else's? It's simple, it works good, it works fine, and I understand how to use it. And on top of that, it looks clearer in my perspective. And I think
Snapchat for sure.
Yeah, and I think the cameras. It says that the Galaxy camera is better, but I think now that with the iPhone 11, I don't think anything's camera on the phone better. So I think their laptops are better. I think like Apple's laptops are best.
I don't agree. I think they're pieces of junk. I think MacBooks are garbage. They're trying too hard to be different, and that's a lot of bullshit. That's how I feel about the Macs.
And I feel like all I've ever seen a Galaxy is cracked and broke.
I mean, I'm iPhone gang, okay, but I I do like my phone. I'd rather get an iPhone. I'd rather text in blue than text in green and then be that one odd person out. And the Snapchats are a lot better in iPhone. But I will admit that Galaxy are pretty cool, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and say they suck. They're pretty cool. They're not bad. If I had a Galaxy, I wouldn't be pissed. I'd be all right. And I think their watches really takes the cake. This Apple Watch that I have, basura, garbage. Okay, the Galaxy watches are the real deal. Okay, so that's the random topic of the day. If you want to say one more thing before we shut that up.
Nah, just Apple's the best. Galaxy sucks.
Okay, I mean whatever. The MacBook sucks. It's garbage. HP all the way. And Galaxy phones, not my forte, but Apple, you got it. This is Josh Padmore and Jared Padmore. They're twins. If you haven't figured that one out, you might want to get yourself checked. So this game that we're created for him is called This or That. And This or That, we're going to be asking them both a question, but at the same time, they need to answer it. Okay, because we want to see what this twin intellect has. Okay, all right. So, Maury, you want to start off the first one? Go ahead. On you.
Ready, guys? I want you guys to say it at the same time.
So you gotta count
down.
You gotta count down for us then.
I'm not gonna.
I have to think about it for a little.
Nah, you got off rip. Off rip. What you want to say?
All right, ready? Barbecue wings or buffalo wings?
Barbecue.
Sweet tea, iced tea.
Sweet tea.
Condom or raw?
Condom.
Blistex or Brixby's?
Blistex.
Ooh, Cheerios or Honey Nut Cheerios?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Coke or Pepsi? Coke.
Oh, all right, well, Josh, Jared, thank you for coming on, boys. Okay, peace out.
Peace.
Yeah, word. Okay, I guess we do handshakes.
Yeah.
Time to wrap this up.
Signing off.
Thank you for watching.
From the home of our house. Coming back
the
to
mob
you next
household.
week
Okay.
With a new guest. You feel me?
Thank you for watching the shutdown. Subscribe, like, share. All your
all
friends,
at the
right?
bottom. Give us some love. We'll give you some back.
Comments. You want us to say something? You want us to talk about it? Let us know. We'll talk about it and we'll give you your props for it. All right. So
remember,
you guys,
follow me Instagram Spiderboy BOII__. You feel me?
All right. See you guys in 2020.